Hello, we start with breaking news from Ukraine. Russia has carried out a major overnight attack on cities across Ukraine. At least 13 people have been killed. The cities of Kyiv, Kharkiv and Dnipro were targeted. 6 people were killed in Dnipro and 25 were injured. 4 people were killed in Kyiv, where at least 51 were injured. These pictures were filmed by our BBC team in Kyiv. You can see the city's air defences go into action, trying to shoot down the Russian drones and missiles. Ukraine's Air Force said Russia attacked with 73 missiles and 656 drones. Thousands took shelter underground in the capital as large plumes of smoke rose from the city's centre. Air raid warnings sounded across most of Ukraine. Moscow warned last week it would launch systematic strikes on Ukraine. Our correspondent Vitaly Shevchenko is in Kyiv with the latest.
Well, we had another strike just 2 hours ago. We heard 4 explosions here in central Kyiv, believed to be caused by Russian hypersonic missiles. And last night was a sleepless night for most residents of the Ukrainian capital. We also heard more than 12 loud bangs here in Kyiv, followed by Russian drones buzzing overhead and Ukrainian air defenses trying to shoot them down. At least 2 high-rise apartment blocks have been hit. As we speak, Karen, rescuers are sifting through the rubble, and the authorities here in Kyiv say that they fear more people can still be trapped underneath. A hospital was also hit overnight, and at the moment the death toll here in Kyiv stands at 4 people confirmed dead. Elsewhere in Ukraine, in Dnipro, 7 people have been confirmed dead, including a rescue worker who was killed after arriving at the scene by a repeat Russian attack. There are also reports of Russian strikes in cities like Zaporizhia in eastern Ukraine, where an industrial facility was targeted, Kharkiv, Kherson, Chernihiv, and so on. As you say, Karen, this is an attack that Ukrainians had been expecting after Russia threatened to mount a campaign of relentless strikes, particularly focusing on the Ukrainian capital. And that's why so many residents of Kyiv took shelter in metro stations overnight, in basements and shelters across the city. And this is something that Russia is threatening to continue.
Vitaly Shevchenko.